Hi guys. So a certain anti-trafficking charity that Blake Lively has been involved with is under a human rights watch. So this is the Child Rescue Coalition. She made a speech for them some years ago, and you can still find it on the front page of their website. And let's get into the Human Rights Watch and what this entailed. So an organization that's called Human Rights Watch wrote to the Department of Justice expressing its concerns with some of the software, for example, that Child Rescue Coalition was using. It says that we fear that the government may be shielding its methods from scrutiny by relying on its arrangements with the nonprofit, one whose close relationship with police may, in fact, make it a government agent. There are a lot of concerns with surveillance here. The CPS software may be facilitating undisclosed police access without legal process to personal data about internet subscribers held by a data mining program that private credit reporting agency TransUnion owns. There are more concerns listed. These are just a few of them. But I find this really concerning. I will also say it's definitely possible that Blake Lively is not aware of these problems, but the reality is that she's been involved with at least 4 other anti-trafficking charities that have big red flags with them. I've covered 2 or 3 of them in my TikTok and YouTube videos. I have more content to make around this, but the fact that she's been involved with 5 different anti-trafficking type charities that have apparent red flags with them is really concerning to me. And I also want to say, Child Rescue Coalition had this very short response, and it's very sketchy in my opinion. It says that their technology was tested extensively by third-party companies, for example, but they don't list any third-party companies that supposedly tested it. And that it was found 100% of the time to not be violating any privacy rights or concerns. Really? That doesn't seem real. They don't really seem to address some of the main issues brought up by this letter and or properly respond to what's going on with actual citations and information versus just making claims without backing things up. So I'm pretty concerned about this. And I've talked about other concerns with this charity before in some of my videos. Anyway, what do you guys think?